not almost there.
Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. In this video, I want to talk about Geoffrey Verity Schofield's level of disappointment with ATHLEAN X and how it can relate, how we can look at Ask Scooby as an example. Before I get into this topic, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. The best topic ideas I turn into videos just like this. All right. So first off, I want to thank Geoffrey Verity Schofield for mentioning me in his video. He did a video about ATHLEAN X and did an intervention and did a really good job at pointing out the points why ATHLEAN X comes off as more of McFitness than somebody that wants to help the average individual. Now, it got me thinking, right? Geoffrey Verity Schofield mentioned, I believe it was his last point, that the biggest thing, the biggest area of frustration is kind of disappointment. When somebody is given a big platform, either by hard work or by providence, you know, they should feel an obligation to use that to help people. You can use that to help people and make money doing it and make a good living doing it. Or you can just use it to keep pushing the cash button and keep putting out content that really doesn't feel like it's necessarily there to really help people. So I share that level of disappointment with Geoffrey Verity Schofield. But in this video, I want to talk about somebody that many of you might not have heard of, and that is Ask Scooby. And let me explain what this means and why it's important.
Okay, thanks for joining the live broadcast. Today, I'm going to be answering your questions.
So I want to kind of compare and contrast Ask Scooby with ATHLEAN X. Now, Ask Scooby was a big OG in fitness, YouTube fitness. He had a big website. He had a big following. And he was a little bit quirky, but aren't we all, right? But despite his quirkiness, I always had a lot of respect for Ask Scooby because he was in the trenches grinding it out. He put the best content out he could. All of his content was delivered to help you. It was delivered to pass along his message about building muscle. It was legit. It wasn't clickbaity. It wasn't negative content. And one thing I always respected about Ask Scooby was that he did a lot of live videos. He took a lot of his time and helped people one-on-one with live videos. You can't fake yourself when you're doing this. You really are about helping people when you spend a lot of your time in the trenches doing live videos. Now, let me look at some numbers between ATHLEAN X and Ask Scooby. Ask Scooby, I believe his first video was 16 years ago, around 2006. Now, ATHLEAN X came about 3 years later, about 13 years ago. So Ask Scooby was really early in on the YouTube game. He was legitimately one of the OG fitness guys. Now, for those of you guys that are brushing off this video, we're like, who gives a crap, right? Ask Scooby has 6,001 subscribers, so he was pretty darn big. He was big before the era of Greg Doucette big and ATHLEAN X big. ATHLEAN X has, I believe, 13 million subscribers. Correct me if I'm wrong. So ATHLEAN X has about 20 times the number of subscribers that Ask Scooby does. But Ask Scooby has 600,001 subscribers, so a substantial base. Ask Scooby has about 268 million video views, where ATHLEAN X has like 2.2 billion. So ATHLEAN X has about 20 times more subscribers, and ATHLEAN X has about, I don't know, 9 times more views. So they're both big, right? You know, ATHLEAN X obviously grew to be bigger, but here's the point. Ask Scooby spent his time making content to help people. He spent his time doing a lot of live videos. He wasn't whoring out, bad, useless supplements like BCAAs. He wasn't doing clickbaity crap. He was a little bit quirky at times, a little bit weird at times, a little bit strange at times, but we all are. I mean, when you do YouTube for 12, 13 years, you're going to put out some weird videos. I don't really have any words of wisdom for my 100th video, but I sat and thought about today how I would celebrate it. and what I would share with you guys. And only one thing came to mind, kids, and that is sharing some bacon with you. This is an entire pack of bacon. Some strange videos. And Ask Scooby doesn't put out the same content now that he did back then. He's a little older, a little bit more relaxed, and, you know, probably a little bit more settled in with his life. But I always respected him because he was putting out content for you guys. He had his beliefs, he had his messages, and, you know, his philosophies, and he would dish them out on a daily basis, and he would take time to do live videos, and he honestly wanted to help people. Now, if me and Ask Scooby had some slight differences in philosophies, you know, they're probably the 10% that don't really matter much. Now, you look at a guy like ATHLEAN X, but ATHLEAN X is more ripped. He's better set up for mass consumption. Let's put it that way. So with that said, ATHLEAN X could have taken the same path as Ask Scooby. He could have not sold his soul to bad supplements or clickbait, or just putting out, you know, the best chest workout every other week. He could have avoided all the negative stuff and all the clickbaity stuff and all the cash, you know, chasing stuff. And he could have went the path of Ask Scooby and just put out good content that helps people, that's not clickbait, that's not nonsense. And he could have even taken time to do a lot of live videos and got in the trenches with people and helped them solve their real problems that they're facing now. But instead, he took his opportunity and went a completely different route. So you guys can leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. But I think these two guys are perfect examples of what to do right with your platform when you really want to help people, and kind of what to do if you just want to turn it into a cash-making business. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. If you made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.